Good morning for a great morning. Okay, so we have been speaking on product marketing crispies. Of course, I'm Priya for Let's Sell Successfully. Yesterday, I thought I can prolong the board use, but still, that a lot of things which is innovative and creative and is full of strategies. As I told, product marketing is complete strategy management. So we need the board right away. So we are sailing in product marketing. Okay, then we saw something on branding. Today what we are going to see is what was yesterday's topic was a very major hit in advertising industry, which is content marketing. Okay, then today we are going to see an analogy or a contradictory thing which is not giving a desired result in the sales targets, which is in the profits from the consumer market. Because of the major reason, there is one analogy that is content marketing what the customers ask. Okay, and we do not supply. So supply it clearly. This is a greater analogy faced by leading product and sales managers on field. So this content marketing, which is content marketing was the customers ask and we are not able to supply, is a topic which is not only for product marketing managers, it nailed down to leading sales managers as well. So what is the clarity we need? We are going to see now. So I am confirming my topic because I love clarity both from my side and from the other side. So today we are going to see content marketing. It's a constant debate between the product and the market and the customer and the manager who devised this strategy. Okay, so so first point is lack of understanding. Since we are dealing with flaws, I am using the into mark. These are all training basics. Okay, so by seeing the board, even after the training, any manager who is in charge or who has the knowledge of sales and marketing should understand these are all strategies which was otherwise or which is putting a negative impact of the customer, how to turn it positive. Like so, right? So this is lack of understanding of what a content marketing is. Okay, this is point number 1. And 10, there is a greater division, okay, in advertising strategies between you and the competitive market. So this you is nailing directly as product marketing managers. Okay, so what is the flaw today? We are going to see. We are nailing on content marketing from yesterday after a back of 10 plus days. So we started with product marketing, and the base I'd love to remind again that selling is a business art of communication with products, with people, products and markets. We saw quite an umpteen lot of strategies and videos and clues on selling is a business art of communication with people. Then that arrow led us to sales is a business art of communication with products. So for that we just moved on understanding the basics of what's a strategy. After knowing what's a strategy, we nailed down to the intro of what is product marketing. Through that product marketing, we are nailing down to content marketing, because without the content marketing, that is the digitized process on field, this product marketing becomes nullified. So now we are starting today. That is, we are grabbing the clues from yesterday's session. You can go to Let's Sell Successfully Facebook page and also Let's Sell Successfully YouTube channel. Type Priya Mahesh, you will have all the clues on all the marketing. So the last video was speaking on content marketing intro. So what I try to tell you today is lack of understanding of what a content marketing is. Okay. Why that happens? Because there is a greater division in advertising strategies between you as a product marketing manager and the competitive product. So the product marketing managers are the quiet reason, or it nails down again to the advertising department who is in charge, which is completely affecting the flowchart of the production, management, advertising, product marketing, selling, then consumer marketing, right? So one level of, I can write like this, one level of blemish is expressing its flaws throughout the flowchart. So this also nails down that product marketing managers are very, very important, equally that sales managers, because if both the connections doesn't go well, if they oppose each other, then the product is a total failure, right? So always there is misunderstanding, there is a clash of opinions, but always remember that you and me are working for the same company. That will nail down you to the best strategy and best understanding where the blemish is. Okay, right. So we are going to see the solution for this. So what is a solution? Then solution means it's a tick, right? So to accept today's consumer needs and market it accordingly. This completes a product marketing manager's attitude. So to accept today's consumer needs and market it accordingly. So for this today's consumer needs, again we saw a session on survey, which is hiring a third party to know the best result. Fine. So this completes what is a product marketing in a nutshell. So what is the solution for the mishap of why your product is failing in the market is to accept today's consumer needs and market it accordingly. So it directly comes under the topic of content marketing. So when all the managers who are listening, when you are training to your team, use a wrong for the blemish or that which needs the correction, or use a tick for the solution for the better understanding of between you and the team, right? Then if we go and nail it down, it is like content marketing, it's like this. Okay, to find the core, we need to, the traffic is not like this, the traffic is like this anti-clockwise for content marketing. So now what we are going to see, so to nail it down, how do we define content marketing? So how do we define content marketing? Any clues, or how do you just, I'm nailing the board in? So any choices? Because no, usually in training I just give the time to think. So how do we define content marketing? Okay, so my referrals is in front of me so that I don't train blemish, because we are into strategies, right? So first point is yearning. We are earning the trust through teaching. Okay, so what do we teach? We are teaching the product basics. Okay, so features of the basics of your product we are teaching. Okay, what is the first point? How do you define content marketing? That is a question, so don't forget the core thing. How do we define content marketing? Okay, so yearning, that is, don't forget the strategies or the basics. As you see, I am wearing the watch in my right hand. Usually when I train or when I am into my profession, I never had the habit of wearing my watch in my left hand. Always when I was driving long back, I wear it in the right hand. It is a significance. These are all small habitual perfections which we don't fail to inculcate into our daily habits. The same way, you should never try to forget to inculcate the basics and the features of a product before the ad comes to the market. That is what is earning the trust through teaching. What you are trying to teach? Are you going to teach ABC and 1, 2, 3? No, you are going to teach the features of your product to the customer or the consumer, or rather before it reaches the market. You are going to teach to your sales team. You are going to, once the manufacturing team is pretty much clear on the product, okay, a product marketing manager takes over the line, okay, pipeline. Then from him, his understanding, his clarity, his perfection is completely transferred to the sales team. So here is the main channel. This is the team which is going to transfer the product information to the customers. Okay. So where do the product marketing managers come in? In advertising strategies. In-house training of the product. Okay. So here we call earning trust through teaching. So very simple clue I will give you. Like I said, wearing the watch in the right hand, always never forget the regular habitual basics of a features of a product. Before you even call your sales team to explain, be sure among your product marketing team, the manager and the team or the group of managers, what you're going to explain to the team which is coming afresh. They are fresh. They have no idea on what is the features of a product. And even I would tell that through my humble to share through my little experiences, that before even the advertising strategies gets showcased in the media and the television and hoardings and other areas, kindly club both your product and sales team together, sit and devise and just finalize the strategies and the ad, whether it goes well with both sides. Because a retail sales manager is more smarter than a product marketing manager, because he is directly connected with the customer, and he should understand a product marketing manager is more smarter than explaining the features of a product when he explains to the sales team. That is, he has to synchronize both the sales and the product marketing has to synchronize for an unfailing success of the product a company is delivering new to the market. Or if a blemish is corrected in the features of a product, again the team has to synchronize multiple levels of meeting, ads and etc. and mock calls and mock sessions before the product or the advertising reaches the media, through media to the retail shelves, right? This is the major clue. Then second is earning trust is first, then second is does your product give, okay, use greater information okay, to solve the consumer needs. Okay, really the product may match all the needs of the customer better than your competitive market, but the advertising will be a flaw. So once the customer buy and use only many retail products, you cannot just test drive like a car, right? It's a major, it is a branded product and it is a high quality product with a high pricing. I mean the low and minimum priced products. I does not mean quality, I did mean the pricing and the nature of the product, okay? What will happen, low and minimum priced product, you cannot open the box, use it and then confirm it, fine. You have to buy it and use it. So the customer sees the features of the label. Okay, the features of the product is completely devised in the label or the carton or the cover or a packing, whatever it is showcased. So that should completely tell the customer what is the product. All about. So for this to happen, the industry needs smart product marketing managers. Smart, intelligent and strategic managers. Right, this is clue number 2, right? What is clue number 2? Using maximum information to deliver the features of your product to the customer through ads and other areas. You in a mall, you stand and you started explaining the salient features of the product. The product marketing team member who's going and standing there, or the product marketing manager who's going and standing there, should represent the brilliance of explaining the features of a product in a nutshell with more clarity, using simple language so that any customer can understand. Clear? And if a sales team is going to stand and explain the product and a celebrity customer is entering, and you have a very big retail order, say a general manager of some other company is going to give a major order, say you are selling spare parts of something, okay, so you should always have your product marketing with you, marketing manager with you, who is an expert in the technical details of the product. Same way, if a product marketing team is standing in the kiosk, then you should have a killer area sales manager or a retail manager or a sales manager regarding a banking product to explain the salient features of selling, or to cut and move away from the blemish the product marketing manager is using regarding selling. Okay, so both should synchronize with each other, right? Then what is the third one? So we are completing today's session with the final feature, which is using the customers or the consumers' questions Okay, how well do you understand the market and your product? How well you understand the moment of, I would say the moment of selling. The product marketing doesn't come here. The features only come here. The sales immediately starts here. Okay. So from the product marketing manager, okay, the key moves to sales. So here he is taking over, provided he has the full information in nutshell from the product marketing manager, who is in charge of explaining the features of the product, especially regarding the new product. Old product, anybody will know the base. Any sales manager on retail sales will know the base. Any banking manager will know the nature of the card or the loan or the transaction or the investment, whatever it is, or an insurance policy. So once you make a new product, give more number of interactions and just go to the field as team of both the selling and product marketing together if you need to provide the customer with certain answers. So using the consumers or customers questions, how well you understand the movement of your product into the market. Okay, fine. After understanding everything, what you are going to do? Just come back. So what is your solution? How well you figure a solution for the need. Okay. Here also there is a famous sales strategy which remains on this process is needs statement. Okay, what are the needs statement you are going to give it to your customer? So what is the final point we saw today? Using customers or consumers questions, how well you understand the movement of the product into the market and how well you figure a solution for the needs. Okay, so this is one thing I would love to tell. So what do we saw today? Right. Fine. So what do we saw today? Do our content creation match the need of the customer? Okay, so when you are pointing something, use a star or a bullet. It is points. It is neither negative nor positive. Whatever points, this is the basics of training. Okay, so what we saw, if you use a tick mark, it is a positive training statement. In into mark, it is to be corrected or a negative statement or need solution. If you use a star, you are going to club everything together which is taken place on that day. So do our content creation match the needs of the customer, which is the first thing we saw. Second is, what is content marketing? Okay, for that we saw three strategies. One is learning test through teaching. There I explained, here I am writing the strategy, right? Second is using greater information to help others in understanding the product. Okay. Then what is the third point we saw? Listening to the customer, to the customer's needs, and do we supply them? Okay, or does our product supply that? Okay, have a great day today. Okay, and have a very happy weekend. I think UAE is having some special day off for tomorrow. So wish you all a very happy weekend. Okay, catch you all back on Sunday morning, which is here in the UAE. If possible, I try to nail down certain points. So we started content marketing this week, and we were an intro. Yesterday we had an intro, and today we had a first strategy of what is understanding what is a content marketing. Do your content really supply what the customer is asking for, and they ask whether you are answering to their product needs, and creating awareness about your product within your own company team, and clearing the blemishes. Then what is content marketing? We nailed 3 points. One is earning trust through teaching. Second is using greater information to help others in understanding the product. And final one is listening to the customer's needs. After listening to the customer's needs, what you will tell? Tata, bye-bye. Do you supply that? Okay. Have a great day ahead. Okay. Always test negative, be positive. We shall overcome together.